Did you know you can use grits instead of rice to make sushi? I start by taking leftover grits that I've allowed to cool completely in the refrigerator.
Welcome back to the Void Cafe. I'm your host, the Cameraman. Be sure to comment what kind of coffee you like, and TikTok is possibly getting banned in a few days yet again. And whether or not you think that's a good or a bad thing, one thing that we can very much so agree on is the fact that for some reason, when everything's on the line, TikTokers decide to get more create. Now, before we do dial it back to that lady, whether it be now or at the end of the video, go ahead and treat yourself to subscribe. It's completely free, and on the off chance that you don't like me, you can always unsubscribe later. If you join up now, we may be one seat closer to a full house. And if you ever wanted to support the Void Cafe directly, the Patreon and the Cash App is in the description below. Now, I've always said that people on TikTok have absolutely no idea how to cook. I have not been proven wrong. What we have here is a very interesting exception, because within all technicality, she did make it right. Except for the fact that no, she didn't, and I'm lying to you. Like, we gotta come into this understanding that we have a whole world of different rices out there, okay? We have white rice, brown rice. I don't actually eat rice like that, but yeah. No, I know there's a lot, though. See, there's a bunch of different ways you could have made sushi, okay? So what made you choose the prison method? Like, grits is the ultimate afterthought of the entire food community. Like, if you eat oatmeal, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, no, okay, you're fine, you know, you can, go outside, touch grass. If you eat grits, I'm gonna crucify you. Like, that's just like the natural flow of nature. And dare I say, you may have just pissed off every single Asian on TikTok. Not that all of them care, but the ones that do are definitely about to hit you with the Uzumaki barrage. Was that racist? Okay, hold on, let me turn down the racism meter, and then let me maximize the animosity. That's why you built like a broken elephant foot. Fucking great value, grit gargling ass sushi. Got that shit straight from the Rat Outback cookbook, hold the two. Look like fake food on a postcard. Motherfucker out here making the main course to the flavorless fiesta. Motherfucking toothpaste, how the fucking sink taste ass sushi. Put this shit in the cookbook for crusty ass niggas. Something to eat when you lack in motion and lotion. There is no flavor in that. Your breath must smell like carbon dioxide. Like, I don't think you understand. I want to eat rice, okay? Not your goddamn rolled up piss grits. Wait a fucking minute, where's the seasoning? No, not in the grit, stupid. She added shrimp. Cameraman, they don't even put seasoning in normal sushi. Motherfucker, is this sushi or is this your mama's ass on a cutting board? We got grits instead of rice and a whole ass leaf instead of seaweed. This shit should not be called sushi. Of all the motherfuckers.
You don't have a pasta strainer, nope.
I'm sorry, can you treat yourself to shutting the fuck up for 2 seconds? Give me 1 second. Must be hard carrying around all that stank breath in your mouth. Fucking density. All that stank ass breath. Heavy as the mouth that breathes the booty. Damn. So did you just pour pasta into a fucking mop strainer? Is there a motherfucking gas leak on this app? Bitch, why are you wasting food? I'm sorry, wasting food for content? God damn it, that is the worst. You got people that are out here hungry as shit, right? And I know that's technically not even your problem, right? But you should be appreciating the food that you got in front of you and be glad and grateful that it's not your problem by respecting your food. Do you know how many people work so hard to manufacture that? All right, something that you will buy for like what, $2, $3, right? All for you to waste it? All that fucking hard work wasted on a bitch ass TikTok video, bro. I'll slap the shit out your Billy Goat built ass. See, that's why your ugly ass got your hairline pushed back 3 degrees, not even by fucking inches, okay? By weather. See, that's how you know how mad I am, okay? I don't even know what the fuck I just said. I don't even gotta make it make sense, okay? It just do. How? Because I fucking said so. That's how, what the fuck?
Old when I realized if you put cheese in your Dr. Pepper and melt it, it tastes just like a Dr. Pepper cheesecake, which is amazing because I love cheesecake.
I hope you learned to love rehab just as much. I was today years old when I realized I didn't want to hear a single shred of that shit. I don't know what the fuck is up with you TikTokers and y'all weird ass obsession with sliced cheese. Like, y'all put that shit on everything like there's the secret sauce in that bitch. Let me dip into history real quick. Was sliced cheese the fucking big bang of the TikTok cooking community? Like, where the hell are y'all getting all this cheese? Like, I now understand what Kenjaku was talking about. It's like looking at a bunch of fucking monkeys in the kitchen. Hold the freezer. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I think monkeys will actually unironically do better in the kitchen. They'll probably fling their fucking feces into a blender and then make something better than whatever the hell y'all are cooking up. Man, get me the hell out of here so that way I can get y'all into FIVERR. Which, by the way, is not a sponsor of this video, but I am sponsoring myself. Y'all know the cool eye-catching thumbnail that got you guys to click on this video? That is thumbnail art that I actually drew myself. Except for the background. I stole the background. Since I moved to YouTube, there's been a lot of people asking me, Cameraman, where the fuck can I actually, buy your art? And since I don't have a website myself yet, I figured I'd give you guys an easier route of communication to me directly. So if you like the art, which I know you do, you don't have to lie to me, you can easily go to the link in the description below so you can actually put the pencil to paper and I can put the pen to pad with beautiful eye-catching art and animations of anything you want. So by all means, for me, don't hesitate if you actually want something. The doors to the cafe are always open. Thank you guys for all the support that you guys have given me with not only the commissions, but over the last few days with the YouTube videos and whatnot. It's been going great. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you for smiling for the Cameraman. Here's a refill on your coffee. Let's get back to the video. Cooking pasta is easy, they said. Well, it is. It's really not that difficult of a fucking job. What the fuck? Girl, how the fuck did you turn your pasta into a fucking fountain? How the fuck do you even do that? Did you like fucking put tape over your eyes like while cooking this or something? Like, did you forget that you had a kitchen? Notice how this video starts with her walking back into the kitchen. One of my primary rules growing up, if you're cooking something in the kitchen, you do not leave the food alone. The only exception to that is baking or using any sort of meat in the oven, okay? But other than that, no, absolutely not. You're telling me that your little ass got bored and walked out of the kitchen while cooking pasta, something that takes what, like 5, maybe 10 minutes max to make? Did your dumbass think that it was gonna like stir itself? What the fuck? Well, I mean, it actually kind of is, but that's not the fucking point. The fucking noodles are doing trick shots on the goddamn stove with the pot twisting around it, and you just sitting there with your hand on your mouth. Like, bro, get your fucking hand off your mouth, put the phone down and do something. Why was the instant reaction to this to press record? Like, instead of doing anything productive, you're just like, oh my god, no way. Let me press record. Let me just make sure I get this on TikTok. Oh my god, you are not allowed in the kitchen. I really do hate y'all sometimes. A man could be burning in front of you dying and then you'll just press record because you need it for the gram. Where's the respect for the food, the sanctity of the meal, the loving care you're supposed to put into it even as it's cooking, even if it's just pasta? There's levels to this even though it's simple, and you're simple. Horribly simple. God damn, you're simple. Not a single complicated thought going through that thick ass head of yours while that fucking pot is just hitting your 3rd grade dance recital.
No, okay, I'm not saying Christina Tozy doesn't know how to make.
Let me go ahead and say this now.
Nah, I'll take it from here, Chief. Come here. Get so close right now. If you ever put meat in fucking cookies ever again, if put any sort of spam in a chocolate chip cookie ever again, okay? Get closer, okay? Because you're not close enough. I need you to hear me when I say this. I'm gonna make your life a living fucking hell. I will make sure that whatever street you turn onto has a fucking pothole, even if I have to place dynamite at the end. I will take the fucking sticky shit from the rat catchers, okay, and make sure that it's on every single appliance you use so that you will never feel the soft touch of anything ever again without it sticking. I will retype every book that you try to read, whether it be physical or digital, okay, just to make sure you think that you have dyslexia. I will gaslight dyslexia into you. I will ensure that every single last AC unit that you will ever be around will be cut off just to make sure you never have a nice cold day again. What about winter? What about winter? You think I'm just gonna let you in your house? I will change the locks every single time you walk out, even if you're out to pick up the paper and you already have the key to the new lock. I'll change the lock while you're picking up the paper. By the end of your lifetime, you will have 1,000,000 achievements and 1,000,000 chances to say sorry, but I will never forgive you. This is not the kind of hatred that's gonna crease your Jordans. No, bitch. I'm gonna rip off the fucking soles, and then I'm gonna put them in the inside of the shoe and then crease them and then set them on fire. This is not the kind of hatred that is meant to be forgiven. If you want something like this to stop, I need to go. But I will never go. Because I'm not just this person. You're gonna be so busy thinking about who I am. You never thought of what I am. And it's not just hatred. It's the absolute dismantling and destruction of your entire life and well-being through the complete eradication of every other one that you have ever had. My absence will be your greatest achievement. Thank you for swinging by the Void Cafe. On your way out, be sure to like, subscribe, and smile for the cameraman. And if you're staying for a little bit longer, there are plenty of videos on the menu just for you.